I'll start from the beginning. I don't think Terry or Bama heard this. I was at the McDonald's, and I was just trying to get some breakfast. So the line was wrapped all the way around the building, so I went inside like an idiot. I go in there, everyone's losing their shit. They're all standing there because their orders are wrong. Well, this guy comes in while I'm sitting there waiting on my food, and I'm sitting next to a black dude, and this dude comes in, and he's like, there ain't no sense in this. There ain't no sense in this. And he's like, so I'm sitting there looking at him. He's being loud as fuck, breathing hard, dude, hard. Sound like Bane. So he's breathing hard. He went up. He said, I done spent 20 minutes in the drive-thru, and my order's fucked up. And like no one said anything behind the counter. Nobody, right? And so he kind of backs away for a minute. He gets a phone call. He's on the phone in the lobby, and this man straight up said, I shit you not. He said, I'm out here at the McDonald's in Rankin after a long haul. He said, these jungle bunnies up here done fuck my order up. And I was like, what, dude? Like, loud, bro. And I'm sitting right next to a black dude, right? And I was like, bro, you fucking hear him? He said, and the black dude was, this was like, all right, so this is the first time I had ever heard anyone like, I've never seen racism like that because I've never had to experience it, right? So I got my first taste of it the other day. Y'all got some fucked up shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So this dude was like, it didn't even phase him, bro. I was like, man, you need to get up there. What was that? He was like, ain't no sense in that. Just like mocking him, right? Being the bigger man. So I was like, man, this dude's a fucking piece of shit. So I go to leave. This dude had already walked out. I leave like 5 minutes later. I pull out. I'm sitting at the light. The light turns green, and I mean immediately there's a horn blaring behind me. Like fucking this. I play video games. I could not react fast enough to hit the gas. This motherfucker is blasting the horn, dude. I'm fucking blasting. So I'm in the work truck, and I fucking turn and look and see this motherfucker sitting in a big ass black Silverado behind me. So I fucking stuck my finger out the window, right? Just like that. This motherfucker is one lane that turns into two after the intersection, right? So it's just one lane to go through the intersection.
Yeah.
I fucking turning through the intersection. I look over. This motherfucker's right there. I mean, he is fucking. I could punch him like through the other window. He was right there. This motherfucker's like, pull over, motherfucker! I'm gonna whip your ass. He fucking screaming at me, and I cracked my window a little bit. This is all while we're going through the intersection. I was like, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker! I'm flicking him off, right, pissing him off. So he acts like he's gonna run into the truck. I was like, do it, please. Like, I fucking do this.
It's the company joint, though, right?
Like, what's it gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna have to get out and shoot you. Like, don't make yourself look stupid. Don't make yourself look stupid.
Yeah.
So we get through the intersection, right? He pulls ahead of me and slows down. I'm like, this motherfucker is about to shoot me. He rolls his window down, and out comes a fucking large, I'm assuming it was a Sprite or a water, because it splattered my fucking windshield, and like it left no color, right? Just all over the windshield. I was like, what the fuck? And I guess on the way out when he was throwing it, it busted in his hands, because when I drove up next to him and I was just looking at him like this, he was like cleaning up the inside of his truck. And so I just stayed next to him and kept beeping the horn. I was like, beep, 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 beep. I was fucking trolling him. So he slows down again and gets behind me. So I'm like, this motherfucker's really about to follow me home, and I'm going to have to kill him in my front yard. I was like, this dude is really trying to die today. So he didn't follow me home. He got behind me, rode my ass for like a quarter mile, got over, mugged me as he passed me, and then turned off the highway. I was like, bro, what is it like? How do people like that? How did he make it to that age? Like, somebody has not G-checked him, bro, ever. That's
crazy.
Ever. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
How old did he look, though?
Probably like mid-40s, mid-50s.
Oh, okay.
And like, you could just look at this man and tell he was racist. Like, he was kind of short. He had like a square head, you know what I'm talking about? Had that square racist head, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Yeah. This man, I don't know, dude. He was something else. He had me pissed off because of that shit he said in McDonald's. I had never heard anyone use the term jungle bunny.
You could have literally killed him and beat the case. That would have been the open and shut case.
For real. Yeah, I would have had everyone on my side for that.
Yeah, nobody would.
The fact that like he was a little bigger than me, you know, so like
that means absolutely nothing to me, bro. You could be big all you want to. Hey, look, watch this. I would have tapped you. I'd be like, hey, bro, if he comes over here, watch this.
Like,
And as soon as you would have got taken care of, I would have been like, all right, bro, you better hop in the company van, hop in that company vehicle, and get us up out of here.
I had your back 100%. But the other side of it is like, fuck, like, I'm just trying to get breakfast for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to start World War III up in McDonald's right now.
Racist nigga today, bro. Damn, that is hilarious.
Yeah. I've never had like somebody so aggressive like that ever. Besides the bum, but like the bum wasn't like didn't have it out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like he just wanted some food. That was survival instincts. This dude is just a dickhead. There was a cut in one of the fences, right? And it led to an empty lot. And so the only reason they let it ride is so that kids who were walking from the neighborhood could come in through that fence. There's like a giant hole cut in it, and there's an empty lot, so like kids could just, instead of having to walk all the fucking way around down the highway and into the school, they could just go through the fence. Bro, that shit was literally called the cut. And we would get off the bus.
Oh, bro, I heard about that piece. Yes.
We would get straight off the bus. We would have bottles in the fucking book bags. We would have fucking blunts and joints and shit on us. We'd go straight to the cut, and there'd be fucking 80, 90 fucking head of kids out there smoking, getting drunk as fuck. I have been to class drunk so many times.
That sounds fun as hell, bro. No bullshit.
It was crazy as fuck. It was like the Wild West out there, bro. Dudes were getting checked. It was fucking crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, that sounds fun as hell, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. You definitely want to go. You want to go to his school, because if you would have went to my school, there would have been none of that, bro.
Abby tells me about that all the time, and that shit sounds like it.
Oh, she went there?
Abby went to Bryan County, yeah.
Dang, I don't even remember seeing her in Minnesota. What year was she?
She graduated 2014.
That's why I didn't see her. 2014, bro. I graduated in 2010. I would have never seen her.
Oh yeah, true.
Like, come on, dog. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Wait, was it you was talking about burn the place, burn like a, we don't got to put this on anything, but
we can do it. I don't give a fuck.
You burned something down?
We burnt down the woods. Yeah, like hard body. We started a huge fire in the woods on it wasn't really accident because we went out there to start a fire, but
got carried away with it and just
Yeah, he said y'all was like naked. Yeah, go ahead, explain.
No, we weren't naked. So, all right. So the night before, it was cold, right? It was really fucking cold. So we went out into the woods. So we had this place got the grassy road, and in the neighborhood, it was like just a dirt trail that went way back along the interstate. So we had walked down that like a mile and found this place that looked like it was suitable for a fire. So we were like, all right, whatever, we'll just make a fire. We'll just chill for a minute, right? We're like 16. The next morning, all we did was walk around the fucking neighborhood. That's all we did, like all day long. So the next morning, we're sitting there fucking walking around looking for something to do. And keep in mind, it went from like 40 degrees that night to like 100 the next day. Like it was hot, right? So our dumbasses were like, let's go make a fire. So we just made one last night. Let's go to that spot. Let's find our spot again. We went out there. Didn't notice it the night before, but there was like a truck path, I guess. Someone hunts back there or something, but there was fucking dead brush like growing up on either side of where we had made the fire the night before. So we really got lucky the night before. So we started it, and it is fucking hot, and it starts burning, and we're kind of sitting there around it. It was me, Get It. I don't think, Get It was there. And another dude was with us. I think his name, I'm not going to say his name. But,
that's exactly why we use our tags.
Yeah, for sure. Right there. So.
Just give him a tag, bro. Just call him AB.
S.
There you go.
So we start the fire and everything's going good, and then it starts getting a little more out of control. Everything was going good. Everything was fine. We were vibing. We were chilling, talking. The fire was really hot, so we were kind of backing away a little bit. Well, it started spreading, and it was controllable at first. You hit one side out, and then the other side would kind of start up, and so we had 3 of us there. It was fine. Bro, this shit made its way to the brush on one side, and just, I've never seen a fire take up that fast. That shit was insane. As soon as it hit there, that's when my stomach dropped. I was like, we just fucked up, like real bad. So, we're trying our hardest to put this motherfucker out. We passed by a puddle like, I don't know, I'd say 300 yards from where we were along the trail. So our dumbasses we were running. We took our shirts, ran to this puddle, soaked our shirts like one at a time so that someone could stay fighting the fire. Come back with a wet ass shirt, start smacking it, right? Well, we might have got it under control, but there's a fork and the puddle was to the right. This motherfucker was running and darted left, and we didn't see him again for like 7 minutes maybe. It felt like forever. He went the wrong way, and then we ended up seeing him run back the other way looking for the puddle. It started getting really out of control, and we ran. Well, was hitting the base of the fire at the very last minute with a shirt we had just bought the day before from a yard sale. We bought a Bob Marley shirt. And it had Bob Marley's face on it, and he was hitting it, and it got caught on like a root that was sticking out of the ground, and I remember us trying to run away, and Get It was like, my shirt! And we ran back and grabbed it, and it just ripped, right? So we're running. We ran for probably 10 minutes. I got to my house, and there's already smoke like throughout the whole neighborhood. I'm like, wow, this is bad. Heard fire trucks and everything. So we got kind of scared. We didn't come back. We didn't go back there. So the next, not the next day, but like a couple days later, I went back to go see what happened. The fire department ended up digging like this huge mile-wide radius like around the fire to contain it. They dug a ditch around the fire. And right at the center of that fire, where it started, where Get It shirt was Bob Marley's fucking face. I swear to God. He's like perfectly like chilling there. I had that shit hanging up in my room for like 3 years, dude. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's like I would think that was like a sign or something. Yeah, shout out
to
Bob Marley, bro.
Had to be. We just got that shirt the day before. Get It didn't even buy it. I think our homie bought it for him.
Around playing with the lighters, fucking lighting shit on fire. They had a RC, one of them race cars, and it couldn't catch. The RC couldn't catch. It was so fast that it was just kicking up dirt and staying in the same spot. So we had this little pad. It was like a little metal plate. He'd put it on the ground, and then the car would speed up off of it, and it would push off. It would catch enough traction to push off. You get what I'm saying? So long story short, these dudes are lighting up little fires, and they're stomping them out, and then they're lighting up fires and stomping them out. But the leaves, one of the times he lit a fire, he went to stomp it out, and when his foot hit it, it spread the leaves. Like, you know what I'm saying? It spread the leaves out.
Yeah.
So then he tried to stomp on it again, spread the leaves out. Every time he was stepping on the leaves were just spreading out, and it was just like a big-ass fire, like, just mad wide. So then he took the plate that for the race car and threw it on top of the fire, and then it just pushed all the leaves out like 8 feet, bro. And it just, I'm like, you niggas fucked it up. So I was already like, I told you niggas stop doing this shit, man. And I'm like running out before them. I start, black people leave first, bro. I was gone, nigga. I'm like running there like, you left us. I'm like, y'all started that fire. Y'all want to get burned up in there, that's on y'all. So, bro, I remember I'm running out. The fire wasn't even near me, and my back was burning. Like, I could feel my back.
Golly,
and
bro.
it was way over there. Like, if I was like 3 or 4 feet in there, I probably could have died from smoke inhalation. So I remember I'm running out, and I look back, and there's trees on fire tipping over, like falling down. It felt like I was in hell, bro. Like, these are woods.
Bruh.
Like, the trees, there was a tree on fire tipping over. Like, and I was like, I didn't even look back after that. I was like, nope. So I ran all the way home, didn't say nothing to nobody, just played it off. This fucking fire truck's coming, and niggas are blasting the fire, like, because I live down the road. I'm seeing the fire trucks, they're like hooking up water and shit. So then we go to school like the next day, and they come to me, the 2 white kids come to me, they're like, that was crazy yesterday, right? I'm like, I don't even know what y'all are talking about. I'm just playing it off. I'm playing it off to them. I'm like,
deniability to the
I'm like, I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Y'all are crazy. They're like, stop talking about stuff like that. So I made an agreement with them, like, we ain't never going to talk about this, not even to each other. So then we're in class one day, right? I don't know how the English teacher was talking about fires. This is in 7th grade. The English teacher was, like, talking about fires or whatever. And then they were like, have you ever seen a fire? Like, when was the last time you seen a fire? And I seen Pat raise his hand. I'm like, he's going to snitch on himself. So I raised my hand. So, what's the biggest fire you saw? And I'm like, the biggest fire I saw was in my uncle's fire pit. Just made some shit up. just so I could be on record saying that was the biggest fire I saw. So then she picked Pat. She's like, what happened? And then he told what happened. But he told it like without me being there. He made it seem like he was the only one there. So then the cops came and arrested him. And then they pulled the other white kid out of the class and started questioning him. And they pulled me out of the class and started questioning me, bro. And I just kept playing, I'm like playing off. I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. They're just throwing me in there. And they're like, why would they be saying that about you? I'm like, I pulled the race card, bro. I'm like, probably because I'm black and they're just thinking that you
had to use it.
And bro, and it worked, nigga. They were like, we apologize, sir. Go back to class. And I'm like, you know what? I'm upset about this. You guys blaming the black kid. Like, these two kids admitted it. I'm telling you I didn't do it. I wasn't there. Like, bro.
Yeah, for real, though, burning shit down is like super white people shit to do.
I kept telling them, like, yo, stop doing it. Stop. Like, don't do that shit. And they're like, you're being scared, bro. Burn the whole fucking woods down, bro.
It'll make you
to this day, you can still see, like, you can't see, like, the burn marks, but you can see, like, where the trees used to be and shit, where the trees uprooted and all that. Like, it's all fucked up.
It's south of Atlanta. And we were at, like, this sketchy-ass Waffle House. Like, all the workers were outside. It wasn't just the cook smoking. Like, all the workers were outside. So I was like, what the fuck? But, like, we were hungry. We wanted Waffle House. So it was me and a coworker. And that dude was sheltered. Y'all remember Sniper Wolf Legend? It was that motherfucker.
Yeah,
it was him. So it was him, and
we were standing.
No, he moved to Montana. He works in Montana.
Montana.
He so we go in, like they come in like 2 minutes later. They didn't even come in when we came in. They come in like 2 minutes later. We order and we go outside to smoke because it was gonna be a minute. So we're standing outside, and this dude starts coming up. And I told CJ out the gate, I was like, I'm not giving this motherfucker any money. I was like, this dude just looks like he's trying to cause problems. And I said, CJ, do not give him any money. Because CJ grew up in Statesboro. He had no brothers, no sisters. He didn't have hardly any friends growing up, if y'all couldn't tell. So this motherfucker is he's sheltered, right? So this dude comes up, and he looks straight at me. He said, you got any money? I was like, no. And like, just straight at, you got any money? I was like, no. And he looks at CJ. He said, you got any money? I'm trying to get something to eat. CJ was like, reached out for his wallet and gave him $1, right? And the dude said, you got any more? I said, no, dude. And this man straight took the money. He said, you got any more? CJ said, nah. He took the money. He said, just straight walked off, bro. He was gone. He wanted nothing more. Bro. No, thank you. No, I appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna give you a little. I'm gonna give you a little street smart tip. This is what I always learned when I was like growing up in the hood and shit, just in bad areas. Is if somebody asks you a question, oh, do you know what time it is? If you don't, you're showing them they just want to see if you got a watch, or they want to see you pull your phone out. Somebody say they ask you like, "Oh, what time is it?" You pull your phone out, they just snatch it and run. The reason you bring it up is because when someone asks you, "Oh, you got $1," and you pull your wallet out, they're just gonna snatch your whole wallet.
Yeah,
and that's why he did that.
That goes for anyone trying to solicit any conversation out of you. They usually want something out of you, so you don't have to give them any time of day.
I ain't gonna front. I already know the situation. So as soon as I see that, I'm like, you stay right there. That's the first. Anytime they ask me any question, even on the route, I'm even like, cause when I'm doing my job and they ask, cause there's always this one lady that comes around talking about, I don't know what she is, old dude. I mean, I say old dude, old lady coming around, bruh. What time is it? Where you going? What? I don't know if she's. She's just crazy. She hit me with, I'm like, as soon as, and it's not just her, because there's another dude that comes either off the bus or that just walks the neighborhood. But he be coming around dumb fat. I'm talking hard body. This dude be walking. I'm talking track star, just running down that bit, bro. But he's walking though, and he does it every morning, either every morning or every other morning. But he kind of like frequents the area. He'll ask you a question. The moment they even try to get close, I'm like, nah, stay right there, bro. As soon as they even just adding on to what Nutty said, if they trying to snatch something, we in COVID season, 6 feet, my guy. You can't snatch anything at 6 feet, bro.
Take your arms, put them like that, show them the wingspan, tell them that's how far they need to be.
Yeah, bro, and you already know I got 6'7" on mine. I count. So I got 6'7", bro. So I got an extra 7 inches to play with. You take another step, and I gotta just snatch you, bro. You too close. And I'm at work, so it's not gonna happen, bro.
So we were out of town, and we were working in Macon, which is about 2 hours from here. And so Abby comes up and visits me. And
bro, we gotta save a couple of these, bro.
I know, for real.
I got them for days, dude. I got them.
Yeah,
for
record.
days.
Hit record, Tara.
We're out there in Macon, and she's wanting to get some weed. So I'm like, man, I don't fucking know anybody. Like, I'm bringing this shit back to like the first time I ever had to get some, dude. Like, I don't know anyone up here. So, this dude at the hotel was smoking, and I just kind of approached him, you know, because I go to some shady ass hotels so I can save money. This dude's just outside smoking a blunt. It's not legal here at all. So I go up to him. He said, "Yeah, take me to the store." So I was like, "Huh? Why? Like, why? Right?" So I was like, "Man, you know, I'm trying to do this for my girl, man. Like, I need some tree. Like, all right, fuck it, let's go to the store." He said, because I had to pull out money anyway. So we get to the store, and I'm inside pulling out money. This motherfucker comes in with me. He's like, "Man, give me a water." I was like, "What? Dude, I gotta fucking buy you shit now." He said, "Man, all right, how about a Gatorade?" I was like, "Okay, so we go from water to a Gatorade now." I ended up buying this man a Gatorade, like a pack of cigarettes, and then I got shit on some weed, dude. I was pissed off. I was so pissed off. But I mean, we still got some. But like, I don't know. It was stupid.
Get what you pay for when you. I mean, that's the thing. A drug dealer. I'm gonna tell you the fact about a drug dealer. You're not paying for the drugs. You're paying for the experience and the just like the. You're paying for the service, bro.
What experience, bro?
Bro, it's like this.
It ain't like you're going to see the Grand Canyon or something, you know.
It's like no, you're paying for the experienced drug dealer. There's some drug dealers that know what they're doing, and some that don't know what they're doing. If you sitting there at a hotel just fucking smoking weed, you're not a very experienced drug dealer just hopping in some nigga's car. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, beggars can't be choosers too, though. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In that situation.
You're just in a situation, so you get what you pay for. Like, I don't know, y'all ever seen that movie? What was the movie Denzel Washington when he had when he was flying the airplane, he crashed it?
Damn, I don't even know.
Nah, it wasn't based on true events. But John Gooden was in it. John Gooden from Roseanne. But there's a perfect scene with this nigga in it. He's a good drug dealer. He came in. He had
Flight?
the coke.
You talking about Flight?
Yeah. It's like that. He came in. He had the coke. He fucking got him high real quick, and he dipped. And he charged him $100 for it. I'm like, that's good numbers for a good experienced dealer.
Man, I can't see it.
How many times you call a weed dealer and he comes like 3 or 8 hours later, bro? Like,
8 hours. Stop it, bro.
Yep.
Bro, I didn't even go on front, bro. What's up with these strands though on these goddamn pieces, bro? Where they got the blueberry granddaddy bomb.
Talking like, about them pink rump, boy. Like, God damn, boy.
Bro, they got some old. They got
smoke,
some.
Jesse?
No, I wish I could. I did. I don't anymore.
He said, "I wish I could."
I wish I could, for real.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy that they don't let you smoke. Oh, because that's for work, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but they get randoms. They do randoms for like insurance purposes.
And weed
or
is the
something.
for drug tests.
Yeah, for sure. But just because they can test for what remains after the fact, because it's already illegal. You know.
I'll tell you what though. You come over here to the post office, bro. There's a dude. He's actually my T6. This dude be blowing it down every morning, bro. I can smell the ash on that young man. I'm like, golly, bro. Is that supposed to help you wake up? Are you wired, bro? Damn, is that what you be doing when you on my route, bro?
Well, I mean, it depends on if you got a sativa or an indica. You know what I mean?
Nah, he smells like ash. It ain't nothing weak. My dude is coming in strong, bro.
I used to think about it, man, like how you put, like, if you put a blunt or a joint out, that bitch is so fragrant, dude. Like, more so than the weed itself. Like, it's just a freshly outed blunt. We used to walk around with them in our, like, pockets at school and shit. And, like, I know that every teacher had to smell that shit, dude. Every single one of them.
And they let that ride? You took my teachers, bro.
We went to Groves, bro. Yeah, they let it ride.
Dang, bro. Groves? Groves let that smell like that?
Yeah, dog. Ask it about it.
You wasn't in that school, Bam?
Nah, no sir. I was in Bryan County. I was in whole nother joint. It was literally called Bryan County High School, bro.
You went to the one in Ellaville or Pembroke?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't let you do shit there. Abby told me that she got caught leaving early because she was sick, and they held her at school.
Yes, sir, bro. They it was so strict you couldn't do nothing. I remember it was so OD. I came to class late one time. Everybody who know that I went to that school, I got perfect attendance like twice. I came to class late one time, and they was like,